Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today of the Rhino, we're looking at a beer. So today's beer is back here. It is from Blackbridge Brewing. It is a wheat burst. It says it is fruity, hoppy, and unfiltered. It is 5% alcohol by volume. So I'm guessing they're doing like, well, please keep cool. It's been kept cool. Packaged at Blackbridge Brewery in Swift Current, Saskatchewan. Beer born in wide open spaces. So it's a wheat beer. That's what we know. Here's something I learned today while I was out. I was perusing the beer selection at Urban Cellars, and I was perusing the beer sections all over the place. I really didn't buy anything because I still have like 24 beers to review, and I have no money at the moment, so it wasn't like I was buying anything anyway. But I was perusing, and I figured out the way they make you drink local here, and that is they seem to have quite the tax on things that aren't from Saskatchewan, because the difference in price from Saskatchewan brews and anything else can be anywhere from $2 to like $7 a can. So it's like I was seeing regular cans at like $9.99 from Ontario and stuff, and I was like, woo, that's a little pricey. That's like your average Flying Monkeys beer. Why is it so expensive? And then like beers from BC that were like $6.99. And I know they still have to travel here, I get that, but like the beers from BC were like $6.99, while the beers from here were on the single cans anywhere from like $3.25 to $4.99. So it was an interesting thing to see. Still, so many things were 4-packs, and I think that's what's going to kill me here. If I can't get to a brewery to get the beer in a single, I might be a little SOL. This channel might have to die, because if I can review, like if I'm going to say, hey, let's review one beer a day. Let's say we're trying to review one beer a day to get one video out a day, or every second day. Let's say we're looking at 4 beers a week, right? Once we get out of what we're out of, we're doing four a week. Let's say that's still $80 a week to get 4 new beers to review, because you have to get a 4-pack all the time, at the very least. So it does have a little bit of haze, bright white head. The meniscus is nice. Tiniest bit of snap, crackle, pop. It looks good. I've swirled this a little bit just trying to see how much sludge will come out, but I'm not really getting much. Like, unless it's all in that like bottom mouthful, because I'm like to here right now. Should we get our little can holder? Can't believe I've never opened this thing. I've had it for like a year, because as soon as I don't know what I'm doing with it now. Maybe I'll try and sell it, because I don't think I'll ever use it, because I don't have a gaming system anymore. But I have the Asus Tough Gaming card. It's a capture box. Certified by OBS. But like, I sold all my gaming systems when I moved, because I was like, I don't know if they'll survive the move, so I might as well just get rid of them. Plus, I want to start working out again. I want to get back onto my channel. I want to start spending a lot more time with the family. And then I found out I'd have to get a second full-time job, so who knows how many of those things will actually happen in the near future. But hey, okay. It's a hoppy wheat beer. That's very fruity, very citrusy. Not quite what I expected, but I mean, it's called a wheat burst, so I mean, yes. Yeah, that smells like an IPA, really, more than anything. Seeing if there's any actual ingredients listed on here, but there's not. It's a Crown canning can. But yeah, like a little bit of pine, a little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of orange peel. Smells like you'd expect from a beer of this variety. Slanche. No, it doesn't smell like a fucking wheat beer at all. Not getting any coriander, not getting any banana, not getting any breadiness, just getting the hops. But again, Slanche. Okay. Doesn't have as hoppy a flavor as it has a nose. I mean, it's still there. Still getting that grapefruit, still getting that pine, still getting that orange peel. But drinks rather nicely. Oh, it's smooth too. It's very smooth. It does have a bready biscuitiness to it. That being said, if you put this down in front of me and was like, what style do you think this is, Chad? And I took a sip, I'd easily say a pale ale. I wouldn't say that's obviously a wheat beer or a wheat burst beer or anything like that. I'd be like, that's a pale ale. And I mean, that's my only dilemma here, is that it's not, to me, it's not what it says on the can. Well, it is. It is what it says on the can, in that it is fruity, hoppy, and unfiltered. But it's not what it says on the can to me, in that I can't really see a wheat beer. But I mean, they even show you the hop cones on here. So I mean, they're basically showing you. So I mean, I guess these hybrid beer styles are big now. I get it. I mean, you can't say that an IPA or a pale ale or a session pale or anything like that doesn't sell. So I mean, I don't. It's very drinkable. It's very refreshing. It's approachable. It's not, it's a pale ale to me that would be approachable to most people. If you're going into this expecting a wheat beer, if you're going into this with, like, I don't know, Side Launch Wheat being your favorite wheat beer, or even Hoegaarden, even if that's your favorite wheat beer, this probably is not for you. But I mean, if you really like those wheat beers and you also really like pale ales, this might be for you. If you really like pale ales, but you're not sure if you like the heavier mouthfeel and breadier flavors of a wheat beer, this could be your introduction into the style. But you're not usually going to find hoppy wheat. I don't know. Is there a lot of hoppy wheat ales right now? Again, I've been out of the industry for so long that I don't know. Is that a big thing nowadays? Are all the cool kids drinking hoppy wheats? I don't know. But out of 10 on that, I'd give it a 6.75. I don't think I would buy it again, but I have absolutely no problem drinking it. Thank you, guys. Blackbridge Brewing, Wheat Burst. Bye.